Welcome back to our channel Dimes and Cents. Today this very special video where we are going to talk about one of the most fascinating and extremely valuable coins in American history, the 1996 Liberty Quarter Dollar, a coin that looks very ordinary to the casual eye, yet holds a story and value that goes far beyond its small 25-cent face value. This coin, minted in Denver in the year 1996, has become the center of attention among collectors, investors, and coin enthusiasts all around the world because of its remarkable history, its role in American coinage, and most importantly, the fact that certain rare versions of this coin have been valued today at an astonishing market figure of $116.9 million, making it not just a piece of money but a true treasure hiding in plain sight. When you pick up a 1996 quarter, you may at first glance see what looks like an ordinary United States coin with the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse side. However, this particular year and mint mark the Denver Mint, represented by the letter D, carries unique importance. The mid-1990s were a time of major shifts in coin production, technological changes in minting, and also a period leading toward the iconic state quarters program that would start just a few years later in 1999. The 1996 Liberty Quarter came right at the edge of that transition, making it one of the last quarters of its era before the explosion of state quarter collecting swept the nation. The design of the coin itself carries deep symbolism. The obverse features the bust of George Washington, the very first president of the United States, whose image had been on the quarter since 1932, marking the bicentennial of his birth. Washington's portrait symbolizes strength, leadership, and the very foundation of American democracy. On the reverse side of the 1996 quarter, we see the image of the American eagle, wings outstretched, perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing readiness to defend the nation, while surrounded by olive branches that stand for peace. This balance of power and peace has made the Washington quarter not only a currency but a true national symbol carried in every pocket. But what makes the 1996 quarter so extraordinary is not just its design or its history, but the incredible circumstances that have made certain rare specimens skyrocket in value. The Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of quarters that year, but within that mass production a very small number of coins emerged with special qualities, minting errors, and conditions so pristine that they are virtually flawless. These rare examples have been graded by professional coin grading services at the highest possible levels, sometimes MS-70, or with unusual double die strikes, off center mint errors, or even rare planchet mistakes. These are the hidden gems that can transform an ordinary-looking coin into a multi-million-dollar rarity. Collectors often search for coins like this by looking at details that most people ignore. A sharp strike with clear, bold features on Washington's hair, the eagle's feathers, and the mint mark placement can all make the difference between a common 25-cent coin and a treasure that collectors are willing to pay millions for. The condition is everything in coin collecting, and the 1996 Liberty Quarter has shown that when a coin survives in perfect mint state condition without scratches, circulation, wear, or handling marks, its value can multiply beyond imagination. The current recorded market valuation of a unique specimen of the 1996 quarter has reached the unbelievable figure of $116.9 million, making it one of the most talked about coins of modern times. The story of this coin also reflects the passion of coin collectors around the world. Many people inherit jars of coins from parents or grandparents, never realizing that inside there might be a small piece of metal worth more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of sports cars, or even a private island. Imagine the thrill of discovering that a coin you thought was only worth a quarter could actually change your life forever. That is the magic of the 1996 Liberty Quarter Dollar. It turns everyday change into history, into treasure, into legend. The historical context of the mid-1990s adds even more richness to this story. In 1996, the United States was celebrating 220 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The economy was booming, technology was advancing rapidly, and the mint was preparing for a new era of coin collecting with the state quarters program. The Denver Mint was one of the leading production sites, creating coins that would circulate nationwide. Yet within all that routine minting, the rarest treasures were born, unnoticed by workers at the time but destined to shock the world decades later with their incredible value. For coin historians, the 1996 Liberty Quarter is also a reminder of how small variations, minting errors, and historical context can turn an ordinary coin into a priceless artifact. Some of the most notable varieties include quarters struck with double die obverse, where Washington's features look slightly doubled, coins with filled mint marks where the D is partially or fully blocked, or coins struck on the wrong metal planchet, sometimes giving them unusual colors, weights, or appearances. Each of these rare mistakes adds uniqueness, and uniqueness drives value. The market for these coins continues to grow because of rising demand from both collectors and investors who see rare coins as not only historical artifacts but also as alternative assets that hold value and even appreciate over time. With gold, silver, and art already recognized as collectible investments, rare coins like the 1996 quarter now stand alongside them as a way to preserve and grow wealth. Auctions have witnessed breathtaking bidding wars where millionaires compete to own the rarest specimens. It is this competitive desire and passion for history that has pushed the market price of the 1996 Liberty Quarter to levels most people would find unbelievable. And yet the value of this coin is not just financial. It is also cultural and symbolic. The 1996 quarter represents the beauty of American craftsmanship, the endurance of history, and the incredible possibility that even in the most ordinary places like the change in your pocket lies a story worth telling. It reminds us to look closer, to appreciate the details, and to value the past that is carried silently in our currency. So, if you are watching this video right now and wondering whether you might have a 1996 Liberty Quarter somewhere at home, take the time to check. Look through your coin jars, your drawers, and even the coins you receive in daily transactions. Who knows, you might just come across the coin that could change your life. Because among the millions of quarters out there, one rare and perfect 1996 Liberty Quarter dollar has already proven itself to be worth an unbelievable $116.9 million in today's market. This is more than just a story about money. It is a story about discovery, history, passion, and the thrill of finding treasure where you least expect it. The 1996 Liberty Quarter is proof that small things can carry immense value, and that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures come in the smallest packages.